I'll show you a way to control the shading using geometry nodes. First I'll create a cube and it will control the point cloud. Rename it point cloud. Now I'll create a curve. I'll start with a path and edit it. In the edit mode, I'll manipulate the points. And then I'll close the points using toggle cyclic. That's the object. I select the point cloud and put a modifier on it, geometry nodes modifier. I'll slice through the noodle with Control right click, and that makes the cube disappear. But the point cloud is still there. So I'll start off with the object, the curve. I select the curve. And now the curve is converted to a mesh. Mesh to geometry, and that shows the geometry, which is a mesh. Its location is above but that can be controlled with a transform node. The curve can have a profile. So I took the plane and removed the face and converted it from a mesh to a curve. I select the plane to control the profile. Remember, the plane is a curve. And I check with original or relative to see if there's any change in the position. And now I change the material. Add a material, assign, and I assign a blue material. But I noticed that there is strange shading. So I add a split edge node. That's my trick. The edge split node. make sure that it's splitting a mesh, not a curve. And I can check to see if I can move the mesh up and down, and I can with a transform node. Scaling is possible as well. Now I duplicate the transform node to check if I can manipulate the curve. And yes, I can. Scaling is allowed too. And now I'll check to see what the edge split has done by applying visual geometry to mesh. Now go to Edit, Mode, L key to select, move the selection. Another part of the object is selected and moved around. So that's what the edge split does. It splits the edge. But the edge split node does affect the shading of a curve.